Hmm. Voice, well, I appreciate that. Hello, HSY. People getting right in here. I am feeling good. Feeling good. We have nearly gotten over the loss of Lopunny. I'm ready to carry on. Syl is in the house too. Oh my god, what a day. What a day. What do I even do to deserve all these great people hanging out? How does he do it? I do not know. Do I have any? Who in my box has Unnerve? Just Corviknight? Corviknight is Unnerve, right? We're never doing enough damage there. Hmm. So here's the problem with this fight. Its name is Archeops. This Archeops is kind of just a box check for everything we have. Hmm. Do I have a Mon that can take Heat Wave and then do something about it? I don't think so. I think it really is just Penguin has to clutch up for me. What's the other option? Like a Prim Slow Flip Prims? Ooh, probably not. Prim Slow Flip would have to have an Assault Vest. All right, so hold on. Here's the general idea. Miracle Seed, Sceptile, Leaf Storm leads. Sceptile will not be dead to Gren because of Protean Bug. It will show kill to Cloyster. And then, so first fast kill is going to be Heat Wave Archeops. We can't pre-damage to get Meteor Beam because then we would be dead to Greninja. I suppose I could pre-damage to get Greninja on purpose. That's intriguing, but I don't think Choice Band Arrow would do it. Would Mega Arrow do it? That's interesting. How about... No, if Choice Band Arrow doesn't do it, surely Mega Arrow doesn't do it. Tough Claws. How are we doing tonight, friends? How are we feeling? You need clauses? No, you don't. No one needs clauses. They need to get better. Sorry to tell you. Clause is not the way. Where's your muck? The calc is one of the things that you have the most control over. Right. I think people need to stop using the word clause. I'm with ModCon on this. Clausing is for bugs. If something that should not happen in the game happens, then you can clause that. When you make a mistake and you lose Pokemon or a run, that's just, and then you decide not to lose because it feels bad. That's just cheating. It's not clausing. Now, it's okay. There are things that the community kind of gets behind and says, all right, hey, whatever, like, we'll let it go. But it's still not. It's just a mistake. So probably not the support you wanted to hear. But I'm not really in the business of telling people what they want to hear. Gotta give my honest opinion. I heard your Beedrill fight included a double protect, included wrong levels on lots of Pokemon, and I'll be honest, the fact that you have the run alive after making mistakes like those is a blessing. You should feel lucky. Alright, what do we do here? Cradily lead? Yeah, that one's a little bit more normal. That's a fairly normal mistake. Stunfisk, so bulky. So bulky. Alright. Let me remind myself. Chandelure lead. What is Shandy bait? Just Meteor Beam, right? We can't even do the Scarf thing. Togi leveled up after first kill, which surely you could have pre-damaged differently. Alright, what if you're Assault Vest? Assault Vest Penguin destroys this guy. Let's see if we can build off of that. So we take 25, and then we take 25 again. Alright, so we'll be at like 50-ish. We're never getting you. We shouldn't really ever get you. So we think we're just going to get Jolteon. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Jolteon. We Earthquake. You die. We get Icicle Spear, Weather Ball. Icicle Spear, Weather Ball. Okay. We go to Arcanine on their Arcanine. Oh, sorry, we go to Arcanine on their Cloyster. Right. It's Icicle Spear, Weather Ball. Oh, Shandy's slower. Is Magmortar faster? This is a fight that can go wrong pretty easily, so I'd rather have Mons that can get off the field later. Okay. interesting. Magmortar kind of does really well here. So, Magmortar for Cloister. What I like about Magmortar is it can just kind of stay on the field. Let's say it doesn't. Yep, Moldbreaker crit. Oh, love it, love it. And by love it, I mean not great. I've made that mistake with Torterra on that fight, though. Can't judge. All right, and then what about Arrow on Scorched Sands? All right, and how confident am I that this guy's not going to outdamage me? We're doing 50%, and we could charcoal if we wanted to. But this guy's gonna be calcing as -2 attack, which is the thing that matters. So he's seeing himself at 34%. Okay. Arcanine. What if I just go Arrow? Hit him with a Rock Tomb. Take a Solar Beam. Hit him with a second Rock Tomb? I don't think I have a pure 1v1 for Gren, though. Do I? It's a special Arcanine, so I can't even do Turtonator. How about Salamence? Salamence looks really good here. Alright, so we just say Salamence for you, and then didn't want Warrior to Hyper Voice spread, so I was wondering why. Third mistake wasn't a mistake. Level 55 in Builder, but I needed 63 because a high roll CC and Psychic would have left at 1 HP. I guess I could have Warren, so it always baited kills. When you say it wasn't a mistake, I'm confused. Either did you calc with level 63 and then not level it up? If so, that's a mistake. If you're saying that after the fact you recognized it, like that doesn't make any sense to me. You calc'd with 63. You walked in with a level 55. How is that? How is that not a mistake? What am I missing? Hmm. You're just dead to double crit. Pretty sure you did calc min rolls, but not with citrus. Yeah. Yeah. I think the level up mid fight is a pretty common mistake. Calcing with the wrong level, not as much. But definitely the kind of mistake that you don't really play with a lot of underleveled mons in early game. So as you're experiencing mid game for the first time, that's not shocking that you would run into something like that. What does Magmortar learn? Can I do something with this? You clicked protect twice and got away with it. Yeah, it sounds like every one of those mistakes was avoidable with thoughtfulness and preparation. How about Rock Tomb on this guy? Yeah, I like that. I like the Rock Tomb play. Because that means I can try to just chain Arcanine. It also means he has to like multi-crit 50-50 Icicle Spear. Now he will intimidate me, which is a little bit of a bummer, but not that big of a deal. And then yeah. And then I have, we think, like 2-ish slots to deal with the Gren, which feels phenomenal. Right, how do I bait? Oh, Crobat, 1 speed point. How do I bait not Dark Pulse or Gunk Shot? Like, it just seems kind of impossible, right? If you bait the Heat move, Heat Wave, Heat HP Fire, you're in almost worse trouble. Huh. Oh, man. Okay. I think I just bring Arrow and kind of hope for the best. Yeah. Let's do it. This is like not a real plan, but it's the plan we have. We're gonna ask for an unlikely hero in Magmortar. It's gonna be great. Do I need to be leveled up on this guy? No, 89 is the level. Good. Oh, but Magmortar can be leveled up. Cool. Give this guy the Rock Tomb. Get rid of Flamethrower. guess technically Penguin should get Rock Tomb and not Icy Wind, actually. Yeah. Go here. Get ourselves the Assault Vest. Assault Vest Penguin is the thing I wanted to do. Wanted to experience this guy. I believe the correct item on you is charcoal. Okay. And then we have to go get Flash Cannon TM to reteach to Penguin, which I believe is in Fortree here. Supposedly someone in this city is going to get this, trade this meteorite for it. That guy, right? Do I not have the meteorite? I thought somebody told me to pick it up. There are trainers up here? Well then. Huge fake out. Think we can handle this. Did I not acquire the meteorite? Is it like a special item? I have the meteorite. Where are you? Hello, Cherry. It is indeed. Okay. TMs. Flash cannon. Trade with NPC in fall arbor. This isn't fall arbor. Here we go. Flash cannon acquired. Did I ever get the Earth Power TM from this one? There we go. All right, no pre-damage here. You lost the last 10 minutes of your life. Doing what? What happened? Ah. You've lost plenty more to truck. Ouch, but true. I don't know, HSY. I don't know. All right, I gotta lock in a little bit for this one because, well, because our plan sucks. No other way to say it. Wish me luck. Non-zero chance we sack somebody, and it doesn't necessarily save us if we do. All right. The first part's easy. Miracle Seed, level 89 Sceptile, Leaf Storm KOs. And then even though Gunk Shot Greninja is a fast kill, it doesn't know about it because of Protean Bug, so this should be always Heat Wave Archeops. Very nice. Go to Penguin. Actually, this could be Meteor Beam because I'm a fool. And I didn't pre-damage a few HP. Okay. No burn. No crit. That's good. This is always Meteor Beam. We always kill with Flash Cannon. power herb. Very nice. And then the first fast kill should be Jolteon here. Very nice. Jolteon is clicking an electric move. Donphan does not die to electric moves. Okay, we Earthquake. We're sturdy, we can't die, and then we Bulky Berry up. Okay, nice Cloyster. Cloyster has Icicle Spear, Weather Ball as KOs. Never Rock Blast. Go to Magmortar. That's the worst of the two. Let's see no crits. Good job, Magmortar. Magmortar kills with Heat Wave. We outspeed by 2 points. And then we are hoping that we out-damage the Protean bugged guy and get Arcanine. There is no guarantee. But we do, yay. We are intimidated. Arcanine should be clicking Scorching Sands on us. Scorching Sands crit never kills. I think it's correct to slack off first. Not just Magmortar, Magmortar mid-fight chain kill. Well, we'll see. We're going to see if Magmortar can do the full job here. Now this guy's -1. Yeah, my Automa doesn't do a lot, but didn't like that one. Okay. Never dead to crit. It's hard to do this with leftovers, but Magmortar's gonna try. But this is all extra. This is all extra by Magmortar. Plus, what if we stall this guy out? How cool would that be? Unfortunately, I couldn't go Charcoal. Or, sorry, I couldn't go Leppa, or this would be entirely safe. Read the document. No. It can never, in this game, it is impossible for a Pokemon to click Meteor Beam twice. This is like... We gotta know these. 64 HP, hold on. This can be Flamethrower. Yeah, I'm happy to help you out, but like you gotta bring the minimum amount of effort to the table. And that is not it. You are better than that, HSY. You are better than that. That's like asking me whether fast KO goes before slow KO. You didn't lose anything if you just learned something. Oh, we did it! We stalled him out, guys! We stalled him out! Oh, we did it. Oh, that's a really unfortunate high roll. All right. Greninja. How do we want to do this? Greninja kills me with Gunk Shot half the time, but it's clicking spikes most of the time. I think the correct play is to just go Empoleon and Icy Wind. Yeah. All right, hold on. Calc this properly. Greninja right now is calcing against Magmortar, Sun off, -2, special attack, -2 attack. The only things it can click are Gunk Shot and Spikes, which is a free switch to Penguin. Penguin is not dead to HP Fire crit in Sun. There is a small amount of fiction that can occur with the Penguin that we will live with. Gold. Do we know who this guy calcs? I love that. I love that. That is some deep lore. By the way, is that's a real question for Ben? I'm going to answer it like a real question because I know you're coming here soon. -2 Sun off. Oh, sorry. For switch in. Let me explain the bug better. Greninja calcs as if the sun affects all of its moves the same way. That is always true. It makes a choice about how the sun affects the moves, depending on its primary type. So for Switch In, it is a water type. Therefore, it thinks that its moves, all of them, because of the bug, are hurt by the sun. Water, bad, and sun. That's what dumb Greninja thinks. All of its moves are nerfed. So that means that you need to turn the sun off because HP Fire is not boosted by the sun in Greninja's mind, and you need to make it go -2 on attack and special attack to simulate being hurt by the sun, power cut in half. That's the quickest way for me. Then Greninja's going to click a move, right? And depending on the move it clicks, affects the outcome. So if Greninja clicks HP Fire, now it's a fire type, and it sees all of its moves as boosted by the sun. And now you just need to, now it's difficult to deal with the calc because HP Fire is already naturally boosted by the suns, but the other things aren't. So I like to turn sun off and calc it at +1. If it clicks Dark Pulse or Gunk Shot, those are neutral to the sun, and so it calcs neutral for all 3 moves. So you really should just turn Sun off when Greninja is on the field, and just do +1 neutral or -2. That's my long, long way, but absolutely how Protean Bug works. Hope that helps. Right now, there is a small amount of Gunk Shot overlap. And, I'm sorry, Dark Pulse overlap. Dark Pulse flinch is the problem. We are expecting HP Fire, which is why we taught our Penguin Rock Tomb. He goes Dark type. Don't flinch me. That was really unlikely. Sorry. All right. We hit through. Cool. And now... Now we just got to figure out what the heck we're... We got to figure out the right way to route this from here. 97. Greninja right now is a Dark type. So Flash Cannon does good damage. Oh, I'm foolish. It was always Dark Pulse. This is always Dark Pulse because Sun should be off. Alright, so spikes are up. This is Dark Pulse always. Right? Rain. He is a Dark type. So HP Fire is not affected by the Sun. Sun off, neutral attack, Dark Pulse always. So we can just go Sceptile and KO this guy. This is terrifying. HP Fire kills us. How sure are we? I'm sure. It's always Dark Pulse. Let's go. Leaf Storm did 98% to non-water type guy. Alright. Magmortar. Mid-fight chain kill Magmortar saves the day. Let's go. Late game Pokemon. Late game Pokemon. Catch you in a bit, Ben. Alright, the next fight might be the easiest late game fight in the game. But people mess it up a lot. So we're gonna not do that. Pull your badge 1 game corner. So real. Alright. Assault Vest Penguin. Colt, I told you I wanted to do some Assault Vest Penguin gaming, and that felt good. This is even one of the battles that I thought about it for. Alright, next one. Colossal in Sun. I believe that Weavile and Sceptile sweep this fight by themselves. Okay. So here's the idea. The idea is lead a fast dark type that KOs Bruxish, so that Bruxish has to click Aqua Jet. Why does Bruxish have to click Aqua Jet? Because Bruxish has highest damage Aqua Jet and priority because I have fast kill. So Aqua Jet is like plus 23. It cannot Aqua Jet the Colossal, which is very important. All right, so Expert Belt Weavile has kill into Bruxish, and it's going to take a billion Aqua Jets. That means we can, as long as we can do enough damage to this other guy, we're cool. We can even let the Bruxish see a kill into us, which we will. We'll see slow kill for Psychic Fangs. Aqua Jet on this side will only be plus 11. It won't be highest damage. So we can just Choice Scarf Energy Ball the Colossal and low kick it, and that does enough. Then Heliolisk comes out, right? Actually, it'll probably be Lapras. No, it'll be Heliolisk. Heliolisk will come out for Weather Ball, slow kill, and we will Energy Ball and low kick that guy. And then Lapras will come out, and we will Energy Ball and low kick that guy. And importantly, if we crit kill both times, low kick does negative damage to Bruxish, so Bruxish is never dead. And then once the first side is down, Weavile's out here, and Weavile KOs Bruxish with Knockoff. And Energy Ball KOs Bruxish. Yay! Then who comes out next? Well, Toucannon sees a slow kill on both sides, right? It does. We don't care who comes out. Let's say it's Nidoking. Nidoking comes out, we click Icicle Crash, we click Energy Ball, Nidoking dies. If it's Toucannon, then we have Energy Ball plus Icicle Crash, dead Toucannon. So there you go. Real tough fight. I imagine this fight is tricky if you don't have a good dark type, but almost every box does. NG++. I do not have plans to play NG++. Even if I earned the right by winning this game, NG++ does not look fun at all. Surely Terra Emerald will come out and save the day. All right, 30%. Let's just call it 70 HP. Guaranteed Pangoro. Oh, we have so many shots at Pangoro. I mean, I would be pretty likely. When there's a break in the action, I will happily show you, if we assume this run wins, and we are not assuming that, so no jinxes. I'll show you what early game looks like and why I don't want to play it. Should be pretty apparent. Yeah, it's also in Pyre, and I have dupes for like a lot of that stuff, you know, because again, basically all the Pokemon are used up. Slow turn moves are great. I don't think that's like new tech that I'm unlocking. Like there are definitely certain mons I would really like to get a shot at, like Vespiquen. I haven't really ever had a real college try at Vespi. Wipe into Pyre Tag? No, Cherry, thanks for hanging out. Good night. I can get Roserade as well. Grass types wouldn't be the problem, and I would probably just have to Guy Pack Rose. Here, let's peek. Let me do the fight. Let me do the fight first. Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry, and Citrus Berry. Good job. Even AG is Guy Packing. That should tell you everything you need to know. All right, Energy Ball. We just got to click the right move on Weavile every turn. The only way to screw this up is to accidentally kill Bruxish, who is a complete bot. Because once again, and everyone make sure we're paying attention here, everybody listen closely, Bruxish is awful. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. All right. Again, Bruxish cannot take the slow kill on Sceptile. Colossal never gets to click a button. It's just Aqua Jet into you. We Energy Ball over here. There's the Jet. Cool. Heliolisk. We outspeed with both. We low kick. We Energy Ball. Aqua Jet, no way! And we get Lapras. Is Lapras just dead to Energy Ball? I don't think so. No. Aqua Jet, no way! Big damage. High roll from our guy. All right, now we can knock off. And Energy Ball. Who says Weavile's not bulky? I'm going to take in 4 physical attacks. How does he do it? Yep, everybody outspeeds. I think we click Energy Ball. Level 90, let's put that in the calc. I don't think Sceptile's going to stay under-leveled. We're going to use it a lot. And then Toucannon dies to Icicle Crash by itself. Who says I don't click buttons? Come on. Look at that. Look at that. 5-minute fight. The others will not be like that. But nice to get a freebie. We haven't had a riskless fight in a long time. Late game speed up? What's going on around here? All right. Next one is a rain fight, but here, let me show you some early game. All right. So Little Root. Right now we have guaranteed Temple, which would be great. $101. what's left. Deerling is left, Skitty is left, Bunnelby and Lillipup. So, I probably want Delcatty. In Oldale, there's not much left. Sizzlipede and Salandit only. 103, Bounce Sweet, Eggs, and then I'd have to decide whether I want Budew or Eggs, really. Deerling is also still left. 102, it's Natu and Abra and Ralts, which is fine. Petalburg, we have Krogunk, Shellos. Tempo will be automatically taken in Little Root, so that's gone. 104 has Paris, Blippi-Bug, Scatterbug, Ekton, Salandit, Combee, Yanmega, and Ladybug. We have the whole table except Venipede and Beedrill. We could also take Guaranteed Krabby here if we wanted to on the fishing. We would not. We could. Dewford. It would be Duck, Pancham, Meditite, or Krogunk. And then fishing, we would get Guaranteed Staryu. Sorry, not fishing. 107, we get nothing. 106, we get Staryu. Granite Cave would be Cuffant Sandile. I'd probably pull Ice Room and try to hit Amora. Or Steven's Room for Gligar. 109, the turtles are duped out. This is Krabby Corphish only, so that's really solid. In fact, it means if I did surf one or if I fish 104, I could have guaranteed Corphish. Nothing from Slateport. Yamper Electrike 110. You see, getting the point. It is. Oh, it's doable. Like I could just like pack the. I won't pack though. At least not like run one. Yeah, I could definitely get out of truck. There aren't any Lunatone answers left in the game. That's the big one. It's like hope that a Pancham can beat it. Medi is not a real answer to that thing. It often dies to like two APs with one crit. Like, oh yeah, Medi's legit. No, my late game would be great, right? I have Medicham available. I got Dragapult available. Like, there are some guys out there. It's just there's a lot of routes with nothing left, right? I basically am going to start the game with, like 10 less encounters. Like 116 is Hatena, Yanma, and Nidoran male. That's what's left. 115 is Clamperl or whichever of Krabby Corphish I don't get. And Clamperl has to become, I can't even use Huntail, right? Clamperl would have to become Gorbis. Tunnel, Trapinch, Gligar, Swinub. This is actually pretty full. No, it's not. 50%. Those are all good encounters. Verdantur, like there's stuff. There's stuff. Yes, but that would have to like. That would mean I'd have to go candyless or do early candy. It's like, again, it's possible. Like I'd probably make it a redeem if I got there. Truth be told, like if I beat the game here, I do one. Zerker is available. I would do one. Brain. One NG plus 8 for real, or 1 plus 8 because poor Dave's been waiting so long, and that would be it. Could I afford to take guaranteed Krabby for the dupe? No, I don't think so. 104. Having a 4x fighting resist is just too important to this game. All right. But there's some stuff left out there. But like things like I have, like there aren't Pokemon left in the game that come to Pyre tag at all. Like all the Boom Pokemon are gone. All of the Pokemon that go Boomless are gone. Like I would have to invent something kind of out of thin air. I guess Lucario's around. I could probably find a way to do like Lucario indoor stuff. Like, yeah. Unburden Lucha match Tailwind. No, not really. Almost nothing left for Hellroom. It would be like I'd have to sack Pokemon to every single fight, right? You get one Shed Shell. I caught almost every remaining Flip Term Pokemon in the game this time around. We caught all the Ghost types, so we wouldn't have a Ghost type. We wouldn't have Flip Turn. We wouldn't have like what are we talking about? Like Dragapult would be the Ghost type. So I'd have to survive the whole game to get to Pyre Exterior, and I don't have a Honchkrow dupe, so it would still be a 50-50 for the Honchkrow. Oh, I guess I can get Phantump though. I could get the old Phantump. Where's Colt? Get my Big Trev. Big Trev. I can't use Inteleon. There's no way I'm getting past Watson if I'm not using the Temple, right? I've got my guaranteed ground type from Bag. Inteleon U-turn, you crazy. All right. So I could certainly lead Donphan and bait Vaporeon and not care about the HP I take, but I don't think Vaporeon helps me. But let's say I do it. Let's say I do the Vaporeon thing, and it's Miracle Seed guy, but not Overgrow, right? Not Overgrow. We just leave Storm KO, and then who's faster? You're faster. Oh, we got a raid? Burrito, holy. W raid indeed. Thank you so much. So here's the deal. Welcome in, friends. I am Ivy Wing. I am a thoroughly mediocre streamer, but I am a run and bun champion, and this is my first attempt at NG+. I have scratched and clawed my way through this game somehow, and I'm in erratic weather right now. Our box is pretty sad, but we press on with blatant disregard for having good Pokemon. Burrito, how was stream? What are we playing right now? Tell me your story, man. You are the proud owner of the largest raid I've ever received. So thank you, and thank you one more time. Okay. Vaporeon would get us Throat Chop, Icicle Crash. Bear Tick, I'm pretty sure we have something that wrecks that guy. Actually, kind of feels like I wouldn't want Miracle Seed. Could I go Wise Glasses and then double Giga Drain? I could. That's better. We double Giga Drain, which should improve our odds to get just Icicle Crash. One death reset, no claw. We are also on the no claws train. So welcome. We love it. Pass Norman is awesome. What how many attempts in are we? Yeah, but HSY, you ask for permission to clause every day. All right. Oh my God, Penguin. Insane. PB, yeah. I mean, I imagine. Not I imagine. One death. What starter are you running? As a turtle runner, I feel fairly good about getting to Norman deathless with a good box. But also, like, are you going sandbox? You running it up legit? There's so many ways to do one death equals reset. Also, K-Man, E-Man, Pepe Johns, thank you all for the follows. Really appreciate it. Raw, one death equals reset. Love it. Love it. Pebbles, I swear I recognize your name from some wacko chat rooms back in the day. Oh, yeah. If you're trying to do one death equals reset, like, Turtle's the way, right? It's the thing that doesn't need you to sack. You just get an Intimidate, you switch that puppy in, and you spend your scale on Watson. All stuff I know I'm sure you already got. Doesn't Weavile own this fool? My 31 speed Weavile does in fact outspeed Bear Tick in the rain. So I could fake out low kick. All of a sudden we're clicking low kick every fight. Fake out low kick on Icicle Crash does just beat this guy. And then we get slow kill Comfey. Surely we get fast kill. Oh, we get fast kill Poliwrath. Okay. And probably we do the fly. Is this like the cheater fly thing? Right? Can I teach this fly? And this guy will just like belly drum and die. Not that we really care. Just sharp beak fly. And then sharp beak fly, we're gonna get Comfey. Man, Phalanx does not do damage. Does to Magnezone. Cool. Okay. So Magnezone for you. Get close combat. Is anybody choiced? I don't think anybody's choiced. Could I just go Scarf Prim on random move, not retreat? Yeah, we wouldn't even die to poison into poison. Hold on. Did I cook a fight quickly? Did this happen? Ja, we earthquake into rapid spin. There are never rocks. He's sashed. We always kill. We never die. If he attacks me, none of the HPs matter because we're just fast dead after one spin. Yeah, we're fast dead to Vaporeon, who only has one attack. So it's always Vaporeon. Never set up. We switch in Sceptile. We Giga Drain twice. I think it also might be wise to just level up Sceptile immediately. Let's make sure. Do we kill with... We don't kill with crit. Nah, it's fine. Fine as is. Get Bear Tick for not body press. Fake out low kick plus life orb kills. Always fast kill Poliwrath. If we get dropped, we can even pivot Prim pretty safely. I like this. Yeah, and it's never going to set up on the zone. Okay. Let's make sure there's no crazy no retreat. I'm pretty sure it's just a setup move. General setup. We're good. Is Penguin better than Zone is the other question. Penguin's not better because Prim can pivot, right? Oh, no, it's Zone, right, better than Zone. Penguin is better than Zone. Okay. Boba. You want a dog? I have a dog. Wise glasses. Expert belt, yes. We said fly on this guy. Crazy enough, this is the first time I've ever taught him on fly in all of my running and bunning. And then Choice Scarf. Rock Tomb, no! We need the Metal Coat. here, and I think Penguin gets Smart Strike too. If I really wanted to teach it, I don't think I do. Wait a minute. Hypnosis. Hypnosis is the issue. So I said Sharp Beak, but we don't really want to do Sharp Beak. Right, we want to do Lumberry, or just Chesto is fine. Flamethrowers mattered once. I'm just not a big fan of dropping moves until I have to. Men's hasn't come to that many fights, admittedly. It's been very useful in the ones that it came to, but it's probably only got like 6 or 7 frags. You have a Mega B. It is true. It is true you do. For now. Oh, rude. Fighting words. Indeed. Yes, indeed, yo. I'm always shocked when Prim outspeeds something. I don't think B's bulk changes on Mega, so that won't happen. But there are lots of times where you are like, oh, I'll use Mega B in this double battle, not realizing that you're slower turn 1. I think we're good. I'm just so ass I can't imagine beating Run and Bun. You are not alone. Lots of people feel that way, I'm sure. Alright. Let's get in there. Checked the speed, right? Still slower than Vaporeon at +1? Yes. Alright, this is probably rocks. I feel that. Rapid spin. We're still slower than Vaporeon at +1 speed, and we're always dead to Scald. Go Sceptile. It's a lot of tests. We take a Scald. We prefer not to get burned. We get burned. We prefer not to crit him. This thing has no boost, so it cannot baton pass. Good, no crit. We're fine. Amazing we've managed to keep Giga Drain this long. Okay, Erratic is in. Erratic is always clicking Icicle Crash. All right, Life Orb Chip is important because of our nature. We fake out. Now we've done at least 21%, and we do 18. We do 81 with low kick. This is always Polywrath, and it's always an attack. I think it's 50-50 from this HP. Yeah, 50-50 Liquidation Drain Punch. We just don't want to see like Liquidation crit drop. I actually just realized I don't think the belly drum thing is going to work because we deal over 100% with it. I'm not sure how that'll work. But it doesn't hurt me to go fly. Hypnosis miss, that's nice. Does he belly drum here? I have kills, so I don't know. He does. And then this guy's odd HP, so he doesn't even get his berry. We did not take enough HP, and now Comfy can set up, which sucks. How afraid of that am I? Pretty afraid. Pretty afraid. Because I assumed that it would be fine with Empoleon and didn't teach it Smart Strike like I intended to. This can get scary if it Calm Minds here. It doesn't. It is not scary anymore. Okay, and we're already in close combat range from Phalanx, so Phalanx cannot set up on us. So we can click Flash Cannon here. Leech Seed is fine. This can kill. It does. Close combat. Go Prim. We're faster. We KO. I actually think we KO with Draining Kiss. We do. Imagine being one shot by a 50 base power move. We're moving. Phalanx is not good. That, funny enough, that fight has kind of cooked me every other time I've been here. That was, I spent like 2 or 3 hours cooking that fight last time. All right, this is the one that is just randomly electric terrain. And I don't think I have a fast dragon to just one-shot Dragonite without... Oh, Mence, you're just fast enough. Oh, but I don't have Draco. Right. Right. Huh. Calm Mighty, come on, buddy. What about double Icy Wind? I think it was a range. It is a range. Duralities is too slow, but could Choice Scarf it. So we got some Choice Scarf options. Just kind of looking around, we have Sturdy Donphan on Thunder for Magnezone, which is very safe. Jinx can be taken out by Weavile or some kind of Crobat U-turn shenanigans. So we're probably bringing Weavile and Crobat. Steelix kind of dices up the Armaldo. So we could just like mega heavy slam that guy and then surely bait something. So we got some stuff here. We got some stuff. Let's see if I can just piece together a line here. What about you? Who's dealing with Tentacruel? Is that Magnezone? Magnezone ain't doing a great job switching in. Assault Vest Magnezone? Still dead to double crit. It's probably just like Giga Drain Sceptile or something funny. +1 Sceptile is still slower than Seismitoad. Yeah, that Vaporeon can be a problem. You know what? You know what counters that? Choice Spam Jolly Breloom. Poison Heal, can't get burnt. Bop. Bates Comfey, no problem. I keep telling you not to sack my favorite Pokemon, and you keep doing it. You also keep winning, so there is, something to be said for that. Yeah, I don't think Avalug's doing Dragonite. I caught this Avalug, it has not come to a fight. It hasn't even, been seriously considered for a fight. Fear your fights are numbered. Cold, I felt that way many times, and here I am. Don't talk yourself into an L. If it happens, it happens. The game is hard. We're not supposed to win it on the first try. All right, so either way, I got to spend my choice item. Let's see what choice. Specs Duraludon would get me Earth Power Seismitoad, or not Specs Duraludon, whatever. Plus Scarf Duraludon would just get me Earth Power Seismitoad. keep in mind that we could scale speed on Sceptile to heal to full there, but let's not start there. Assault Vest Carnivine, anybody? We don't have 2 choice items, can't do it, but that's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Do your best. He'll do his best. Pookie. I don't think I've ever been called Pookie before. That is a first. All right. So what if I taught this guy Rock Tomb again? So I teach him Rock Tomb. Then I go Sceptile. Sceptile takes a Weather Ball. We Giga Drain to full-ish. We get... Maybe I don't Giga Drain to full. No, we do. We Giga Drain to full. We get Leech Life Armaldo. Hold on, I'm not faster yet, right? Correct. So I'd have to choice Scarf. Can't choice Scarf. Armaldo would have to get 2 speed drops. That's not working. Can Masquerain get a scary face off? It can't. What about level 91? No. Weather Ball crit. Why does Carnivine start making sense all of a sudden? That is like... I was not mentally prepared for that. I'm just straight up diced by this guy. Just the Seismitoad, not the whole fight, just the one Pokemon on the fight. Natty Gift Mints. That's a good idea. Thank you. I haven't thought about Natural Gift in a minute. And I don't think I used my Pomeg yet. Is it not? Is that the wrong one? Pinap. There we go. Oh, that works. Looks like even less than that would work. Because he's going to take Life Orb check. Yeah, I've done some unusual ones. I haven't done the standard guys. Out here with like Honduberry. Rostberry? Why does that say it's doing the same amount? It's not. Okay, so Rostberry just kills. Dave, what's up? Gosh darn, Levitate Grass type. If I had, well, Carnivine would 1v1 the Seismitoad perfectly for me if I had a second choice item. So I can't blame Carnivine this time. I'm going to blame Alakazam for not appearing to me. All right, and then Mence is going to be slower than Jinx and Dead to It. It's always faster than the Zone, so we are always going to get Jinx, and we're always going to get it for not Aura Sphere. So we can just go Weavile. And then I don't even think we fake out. I think we go... Well, we would fake out, and then we would go Crobat. And we would Leech Life. Yeah. And then we would be dead to Magnezone Thunder, so we can U-turn on the Thunder and go to Den Stodixta. And then tank something and KO it. All of the moves do the same damage, even Explosion, so we don't care. We hold a Citrus Berry. So we're always above 25%, so it'll be not Stone Edge. Maybe we don't hold a Citrus Berry. I think we don't hold a Citrus Berry. Dry Skin should not be a problem. We're going to fake it out and deal 25%. But thank you. Fake Out's going to do 25%, and then Silver Powder is going to do 92%. So I think we'll be okay. If we're not, I guess we just kind of U-turn. I think the bigger problem is that I've used up too many slots. But Duraludon only needs a tiny bit of chip on this. This Armaldo. How do we get it? Is it going to be Jellicent on this guy? I don't think I can full stall it. Maybe I can. I might be able to. What is Dry Skin Healing, though? Is it a 16th? Oh, I should just check this in the decks. I'm pretty sure it's a 16th, not an 8th. No, it's an 8th. So it's gonna heal. It's gonna heal almost to full from my Weavile. All right. Weavile would still be dead to Magnezone, so we don't want to kill with Weavile. It's Focus Sash. Should we just go to Crobat? We go to Weavile, we don't fake out, we U-turn. Go back to Weavile. And then we Leech Life. We get that. That still works. Do I have a ground type faster than Magnezone? Seems like a pretty simple thing to be. Well, Steelix just looks better here, right? Okay, let's say it's Steelix. So Steelix clicks an Earthquake and KOs this guy. we get guaranteed Scald. And go Sceptile, and Sceptile just wants it enough. Right, I think I go like Bulky Berry. Maybe even Lepa. Right, because we got a pre-burn, and then it's going to protect a billion times on us, and he has 10 protects. Maybe it isn't you. It might really be Jellicent. Jellicent would prevent setup on you as well. And we could have this be Mega Gross. Real Mega Meta Gross value, huh? Does Jellicent do this job is the question. I think pre-burn Jellicent is going to outdo Tentacruel. So we just fully stall it out. It can never switch on us. We can even do some Crobat switching if it's curse bodied to save us some PP. It's not bad. Oh, yeah. When Curse Body's active, I can switch to Steelix, and I can click Sand Tomb, and that makes me happy. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, Scarf Duraludon KOs 277 speed, faster than everybody except Earth Power Seismitoad. Go Mence, Rossberry Natty Gift. Always dead to Jinx. Jinx is the next first fastest Pokemon in party. Go Weavile, Crobat U-turn, Weavile, Crobat Leech Life. Be full-ish, almost exactly full no matter what. Yeah, so we get Thunder. U-turn break Sturdy for free. Mega Steelix, KO, take an attack. All of the attacks do the same damage. Always get Tentacruel Scald, right? Every attack does enough. Yeah, minimum we take is 20. I might have to pre-damage 52. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Go to Jellicent and click do some Lepa stallage. How many things do we have to stall out? 16 Scalds, right? Or is it more than that? 24 Scalds. That's a lot of Scalds. 24 Scalds. We don't pre-burn. Oh, we do pre-burn to play around Toxic. 24 Scalds. 10 protects. 10 subs. Subs and oh, I have it. I have the sauce. The sauce is once we get a cursed body active, then we can go knock off the first one. And once guy is, that's funny too. Once guy's low enough, we can use Metal Burst from Duraludon. Hold on, does anybody here, doesn't Duraludon just learn Thunder though? It does. Kind of seems like that might be better. Just switch on a Thunder. So get a Cursed Body. Go to Duraludon. Click a Thunder. Can't get Toxic. We have to get some damage first. We need to get Tentacruel like substitute down, which is a little bit tricky, I think. So I do think we're gonna go for a couple things. First, we're gonna knock off the first Cursed Body. Then the next time, so then our chip will last longer. We can also do some Mence dual wing beats. Yeah, so this is just abuse Curse Body. We can do this. Curse Body will activate a couple of times. I'm comfortable enough to just line this up and go. Two first-time appearances. This is the first Duraludon fight and the first Mega Steelix fight. And we are, I think Steelix is dodging like triple crit or something. Jellicent, get out of the box. Come with me. Jellicent has only come to fights where it's stalling stuff. I don't think that we need the silver powder on Crobat anymore. Pecha is correct on Weavile. It can be Lum. Might as well be Lum. Frostberry Mence real excite. This is some wonky stuff. All right, and then we pre-burn jelly. How many PowerPoints do my moves have? Enough? Not really. It's fine. He can't really spam that many protects. And then we need to teach Ment's natural gift. That's the big one. Hold on, we said we were going to teach Thunder as well. Very much a part of the plan. It's a shame. I think there's some Metal Burst tech, but I don't think it's better than Dragon Pulse. All right. Can't believe Dave dropped me the click buttons. The click buttons. Like I didn't click buttons. I did a full fight on speed up tonight. Some people just can't make them happy. Come on, I had a 2-mon fast kill sweep. What more do you want from me? A Pokemon died every turn on the opponent's side of the field. And I didn't switch. I didn't protect. Just attacked. Only pre-status is Jelly. Make sure that I already leveled up Jellison. Good. Guess what? First Draco of the Run. Latest first Draco? Could be. I was supposed to Draco in Mount Pyre, and my Dragonite got exploded. Earth Power. Go to Salamence. Let me slow down. Alright, this guy's Life Orb. It's clicking Weather Ball. Nice. No crit is good. Shout out to Colt for the recommendation. This is Jinx. For exactly freeze dry. That Colt guy's pretty good. Seismitoad knows dies the grass move. I would say it's more like it's really easy to forget that you can just teach the natural gift, give a berry. Alright, we are faster and two-shot the Jinx, so it can't nasty plot despite having Sash. Is that true of both guys? It is. Didn't really pay attention to that, but I should have. Aura Sphere. Nice crit. U-turn. Break Sash. Psychic. Dry Skin. Back here. Because Seismitoad's dead, we outspeed the back, so we'll get first slow kill. Break Sturdy. Thunder. Here it is. The Sand Tomb kill? Ah, not quite. Mega Steelix. Adamant Mega Steelix. That is a 6 sprite. Tentacruel. Scald always kills. Immediate Cursed Body, you love to see it. So this is either sub or protect. So let's just go Weavile. Pressure. Ooh, pressure protect, -2 protects. I guess I can fake out. Fake out. Doesn't matter. or Lumberry were not dead to crit. Black Sludge is gone. Okay, what does Scald Crit burn? Scald Crit is 181. Burn damage is 15. So we're not dead to crit burn. Oh, he can't even... He's still, whatchamacallit, right? So what was that? That was toxic. Not that he's gonna run out. Protect, cool. Disabled no more. Got him. Guys running out of protects real quick. Oh, good. Bye-bye, Tentacruel. And then our Maldo here cannot set up. We're faster. We two-shot with Thunder. So this is always Earthquake. We're only dead to like one roll of crit, but who cares? Alright, now he's -1. We're always dead to Stone Edge. Maldo is Swift Swim. We're just faster with Choice Scarf Duraludon. He's 242 speed. Stone Edge misses. And Heavy Slam kills. I could also Magnet Rise for the Culture, but I will not. Super effective hit, they say. How about that? Mega Steelix took a super effective attack and a special attack and finished in the green. That was fun. Nope, no Iron Head. I would have had to hold on to it the whole game. I know, I'm actually moving today. This is already more than I would expect it to do. Alright, now we've got the infamous Swift Swim Water Gem Mantine. Yeah, this is like a week's worth of streams, and I didn't even pre-cook. This is just, I just showed up. Who would have thought? All right, do I have any Pokemon that outspeed Mantine? And let me double check. This one is not in terrain. Just rain. Okay. You don't count, you already have the Scarf. So Weavile would outspeed. Crobat would outspeed. Oh, I can probably do Assault Vest Clawitzer. Come on, you kill all the Pelipper's. Oh, no, this thing has 1 billion. Spadef, that's right. Yeah, not nearly enough. Okay. Prim can bait some Hurricanes. Oh, is this a situation where I just have to get the Water Gem off of him? Not really. I still have to... Yikes. This might be a pre-recorded video. That is a good one. I like that. Well done. Well done. How about Mirror Coat, Cradily? And then he just doesn't miss every Hydro Pump? That looks pretty good. Wingman the Rapper. It's true. It's true. Uh, 135. Wouldn't do it. So I couldn't be level 91. Could I be level 90? 136. 272? No. What level do I need to be? 140. That would do it. 89 would do it. 89 would do it. Never dead to crit. So okay, so there goes my choice item and my lead, but it's a nearly guaranteed. I hear I'm allowed to click Mirror Coat as a Assault Vest wearing Pokemon. We will verify that first. Where's my second scanner? That's not nice, Dave. That's just not nice. We will always be dead to Power Whip or Poltergeist from Gourgeist, so we don't have to worry about any shenanigans, right? Technically, I'm not always perfect, so I can pre-damage a few HP. So we should get Grass Move. We can just go to Shandy and say, that's a cool job, cool thing you did, you know, having... Yeah, dodge like crit into crit into crit. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Go Shandy, click Shadow Ball. Shandy's gonna bait Shadow Ball, Weather Ball. This would be a great time to have a Lopunny. Bummer. Go to a pre-damaged Crobat. U-turn. Live everything. Be Lumberry Swift Swim guy. Poltergeist the Driftblim. Get Masquerain for air/stun spore. Huh. See if we can turn that into bug buzz, maybe. Rock to a Magmortar? Not quite. Rock Tomb Aquajet Penguin. Can't. I could pre-toxic. Pre-toxic Hardstone. Pre-toxic Citrus. Then we gotta negotiate HP pretty well. Right. Right. Well, maybe not. Because we have Sceptile. We don't care what Blastoise does. Okay. Pre-toxic Rock Tomb Citrus. Get Blastoise for anything. Go Sceptile, Leaf Storms. And then Pikumuku stalls itself out. Well, it can't stall itself out if we have a Steel type. Who do we have a single Pokemon that stalls this out? Like Corviknight. Scolipede. That IV is in my phone numbers. What IVs? Cradley's probably? Oh yeah, Cradley has awful IVs. But sometimes that's okay when you're doing the Miracle thing. Alright, the only thing that's not perfect here is, I think, is the potential for Shadow Sneak after crit Hydro. So, yeah, we could definitely get Shadow Sneaked. What if I go here? No, because I can bait Shadow Sneak. So... Oh, also, didn't I say I was going Legion and then I didn't put Legion in the party? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure this is a 7-mon line and I'm an idiot. And that's why it looked so easy. Because something has to, after I break the sash, something has to kill the Drifblim. Yeah. Yup. Dream over. We got it wrong, folks. It wasn't. It was too good to be true. All right. I don't think we can give you an item, right? Right. Does Masquerain get moves that do damage and drop speed? Do you get Icy Wind? You do. How about we get rid of Scald finally? Icy Wind Air Slash on Goregeist with no item. Just your typical late game Cradily Masquerain lead. Just like you drew it up. And then if it can blow me up, but you know, it's a Masquerain. And then assuming it doesn't, we're gonna get their Masquerain for Air Slash. And that's the same Empoleon thing. Yeah, except now I can go Lumberry or Cherryberry. Yep. And yeah, Rock Tomb Aqua Jet. Drifblim for Shadow Ball Explosion. Okay, so let's say Arrow does Mask. So we get Slow Kill Weather Ball. Yeah, Slow Kill Weather Ball Drifblim. Take a Weather Ball, Beta Random move. Go to Legion. KO Drifblim. It's a random move. We don't even care about Boom. Oh, he's Thunder Wave. Yeah, we have the Lumberry, right? So U-turn thing. Bait. Blastoise for Scald. Because we have to outdamage you. Yup. KOU. And then it's not quite there because we're out of slots. And the thing's so easy to beat, and yet. Stinking Drifblim. Donphan get natural gift? It does. One of the toxic mons. Yes, but I only have 2 Roaps left. So I'm not willing to go there that quickly. Because you typically want to save 1 Roap for Sydney or Phoebe doubles, Phoebe singles, to break Shadow Shield, and another one for Veto to Cloister. So in my head, I don't have any Roap berries to spare. It's a good shout. But I'll have to doom calc a lot more than this to do that. I'd sooner end stream. How was studying, Ben? Or homework? I think you were homework. Bernie, thanks for the follow. Pebbles follow. Lemon Candy, so many follows. It's awesome. Turns out when Burrito raids you with 100 people, you get new viewers. How cool is that? Who would have thought? Almost. Oh, bummer. You know what I'd like to do? Right, I need to slot compress somebody. I think that Crobat is the compress. So let's try... Can I just bring Crobat in on Air Slash? Crobat takes an Air Slash. Even if I get crit, I'm always above whatever percentage. We would Citrus up. We'd KO. We wouldn't do 30% to ourselves because it's Life Orb. He's Life Orbed. But surely we can get ourselves into a position where this is Drifblim next. Drifblim will outdamage us. So even if Drifblim doesn't see a kill, it's gonna be into us. It's gonna be that next. The only way it's not is if we're in Blastoise range of Scald, I suppose. But we think we can do that. I have to math it in a sec. Then we break Sash with U-turn. KO with Poltergeist. Sash is still there. Then it's Sceptile, and now we have the full slot to use Scolipede. So then what are my questions? Questions to answer are, what about my Masquerain getting exploded? Would be one question. How does that change the order? Other question, I think this was your... Drapion could just tank Drifblim. Oh, but Drapion, right. That doesn't help. Okay. So turn 1 crit we don't care about. We're assuming that Masquerain can do this 1v1 is... Oh, are we even faster? We're not even faster when we get to... The speed control doesn't help me on Masquerade. That sucks, and I can't let it poltergeist. So the mask doesn't even really work. Another range that Modest Guy doesn't hit. Love to see that. No more Flying Gem to show it anyway. No more Choice Band. Help! Help! I'm being diced by my Pokemon! Hello, Jay. How are you, friend? Welcome in. Things have gone surprisingly well tonight. I'm like halfway through Erratic Weather. I've even been speeding through the fights. Done studying for the night, drinking a beer. Calkin Winona Gym. That's awesome. That is excellent. They are cool fights. Wholehearted agree. That'd be funny. Thunder Punch Drapion. I don't even know if we get Thunder Punch. No. Well, it was a funny idea. Quiver Dance, yeah, that fight is wonky. It's like super free or super annoying and rarely in between. Hold on, can I just use... Oh, well, Weavile Lead would still be using the same item. Am I really gonna risk you? Imagine if my other dragon type got exploded on a 5% as well. Surely that won't happen to us, right? Rock Tomb Dual Wing Beat. Oh, and it would have to be Boom Crit. I think we can deal with 5% Boom Crit. Or a crit into the 5% boom. It's really like a double crit. Okay, so we can Rock Tomb Dual Wing Beat this guy. we would just get Driftblim. We would just get Driftblim for probably Shadow Ball. Well, that sucks. Corv do this? Corv does this pretty well. Avalanche. Avalug. Got some options here. It's not that I can't kill it. Okay, then what's our problem now? Is just like we don't want a pre-damage to be dead to explosion. So then we could get Miss into early Mask for like random move. Do I care about random move Mask? We do. We care about Hydro Pump. But still, let's ignore that for a second and just say, hey, it's Avalug. We Avalanche KO. Oh, but Avalanche only works if he hits, so that actually isn't very good. Oh, and Shadow Sneaks. That doesn't matter. Shadow Sneak being highest damage move does not matter. So, Aerial Ace is kind of the wrong play. I think it is Corv. It's not that. It's not Aerial Ace, because we want to do 22%. We don't want to do more. So is it Smart Strike? Smart Strike's perfect. Smart Strike into Brave Bird. Okay, and then we don't even know who we bait. Hey, I mean, we could get Boom. We're going to ignore the Boom potential. We'll just deal with that as a steer for now. This fight is just awkward. It's not even hard, it's just awkward. I have 1v1s for every Mon, and it's still just kind of a dumb fight. A boba. Well said. Okay, so you for you. We think we're gonna be at 20% plus 35%, huh? I think we're gonna be at 75%. So if we get boom, it's Driftblim. Ooh, no. If we get boom, it could be Blastoise. But if we don't get boom, it's Driftblim. Right? It could technically be all three. So Corv's just inconsistent, but still, let's just see if we can do it kind of anyway. So let's say it's Driftblim first. I think we would go Empoleon, hit a Rock Tomb, and then go to Legion on like 50% boom. Maybe I just pre-toxic this guy so I can hold an item and show kills. That seems better. So pre-toxic Mystic Water, then I can get Blastoise, KO the Blastoise, and get Masquerain for not Hydro. Pretty good chance that Empoleon can also do the Masquerain. But I don't need it to. Go to Lumberry Crobat or Cherryberry Crobat. Lumberry Mence. Dual Wing Beat. And then we have two steel types, so he can never toxic me, and we just perma pivot. That does mean if Crobat dies, we're kind of diced. So let's not talk about that. Okay. So Cradily, Assault Vest, Mirror Coat, get Gourgeist, Smart Strike, Brave Bird. Yep. So what we're risking, technically we're risking Corv and we're risking Penguin to boom crits. Feels pretty bad. But I don't think I have better. I think this is just how this battle goes. So I guess the answer is we'd like to get ourselves intentionally to Masquerain HP. If we get early Mask, is that better for us? Because I'm okay risking on one of the 3 lines. We should, barring Pump Gorgeist Boom, we have a pretty good idea of what's going to do what. So if we can get Masquerain Hydro Pump to kill, show kill to us, then amazing. Then Napoleon beats that. Just not quite. It's not quite good enough. We absolutely need the assault vest. Turn 1. Right? There's nobody. Oh, Jesus. You know you're in trouble when you're looking at Durant. Go, hey, does my min speed Durant outspeed the Swift Swim Mantine? Sometimes it's just not right in the head. Oh, and my Golduck's slower. Stupid overlap, too. Alright, I'm gonna skip this one and come back to it. Oh god, this swimmer, Katie, broke me last time. Can't imagine it's much better. Feels like a great time to spend my Psychic Gem. Probably don't even need to. Alright, we got us with some Legion. That should be good enough to help us out. Alright, Swift Swim Kingdra. Anybody outspeed that? No, nothing. Okay. This is just Prim from knowing that there aren't real leads on this fight. if only we had our lantern. Lantern would do these things. You know, I didn't consider Penguin just living a bunch of stuff. Let's go back and look. I could even teach life do. That seems kind of silly, though. Napoleon, what do you get? Do you get natural gift? You do. Pecha, we pair? Oh, we get a blueberry. Got 2 blueberries. You kidding me? It's too easy. Don't even need it. Pecha berry. Pecha plus Aquajet. Penguin lead. Who wants your dual wing beat, TM? Jay, you severely overestimate my ability to remember your box at midnight. Why do you need to teach dual wing beat to somebody? Trying to KO through some sashes? Probably get more value out of it on Talon. Corv. Do you not have a hammy? No Arcanine? So why aren't we just like Rock Slide E-speeding? Okay, so stop trying to teach TMs. Look at what you have first. TMs are for after. I'm feisty tonight. I was tough love for HSY. I don't think I was mean. Tough love. I'll say this: Dual Wing Beat TM is a lot of Pokemon get Dual Wing Beat. There are a lot of Focus Sashes on Pokemon that are weak to Dual Wing Beat. That is a TM that you probably want to hold on to. I've seen Dual Wing Beat on a number of different boss fights, including the Elite Four. All right. So if Penguin takes a Hydro Pump Non-crit. What do we bait? Gorgai still out damage us. You won't. You will. So it's almost always we Gorgai's there. If he misses, then it's Stoys. Okay. Right, nobody else ever? No, I don't think so. Okay. So we bought ourselves a choice item. Princess. Okay, but we have to watch out for boom on this guy, so it is going to be Corv. Or I suppose it could be like Scarf Mence. Nope, we don't show kill. Yep, so we do the Corv thing. Now, Corv is also inconsistent. But if we get Blastoise, we KO you, and we're going to get Masquerain. For not Hydro. And that would let us go Arrow. And on Arrow, we'd go... Rock Toon Dual Wing Beat. Monkey with the raid! Monkey, tell me how stream went. How'd it go? Bag to Brawly was the title. Did we put Brawly in the bag? While y'all were doing your own thing, I got my largest raid ever. Very exciting. I got 114 people in. Best match. Sorry to hear it, but one Death Brawly is pretty sick. Yeah, I got like 10 new followers. Let's go. Let's go. Fail. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes the Pokemon are too busy wanting the IVs to want it in the battle. So this would be the Crobat thing, and then we go U-turn on the Sash to you. We have the free slot. So I think these 6, I gotta do like 4 different lines with the same Pokemon. I should run more IV guys. Yeah, my guys miss all the IVs, but they want it. They want it so bad. Like it didn't work out, but look at this. Let me show you a guy that wants it, okay? Here he is. Or she. I don't actually know the she. This Calm, of course it's Calm, right? This Calm Cradily with you know, phone numbers going on here. Cradily here with an Assault Vest can mirror coat the Mantine, always killing at level 89 and never dying to crit. So that was my original lead. At one point, I was going Cradily Masquerain for my lead. My first 2 Pokemon in this fight just didn't quite work out that way. Because I just kind of need multiple choice items, I think. But then I realized that Penguin learns Natural Gift. And that I can just Natural Gift Aqua Jet this fool. Oh, and I can always guarantee that I take at least one Hydro Pump because of Defog. That's sick. Oh, he could Roost on me. That's not true. Okay. That actually would be a huge throw. Hilarious. All right. Let's see if I can build this to work in a million orders. I have safe 1v1s for every single Pokemon, I just can't seem to tie it together in a decent line. I have multiple 1v1s on a bunch of places here. So I'm sure that the safe-ish line exists. I'm willing to risk Boom. I'm not willing to risk Boom on a good Pokemon. Ooh, maybe Golduck is an answer here. Okay, so Empoleon. On Power Whip. Actually, it could be anything. It could even be Explosion right away. So here, a nice little terrifying AI for later on in the life that you may not have considered. But Explosion, importantly, is 0.95% of the time. It's not -20 like a lot of other moves are disincentivized. So, when you are playing against a Poltergeist Pokemon, Poltergeist is unusual in that it still rolls even if, because it can click it. It's not like a move that's in PP stall that it can't select. So if it rolls Poltergeist highest damage with overlap and can't click it because of -20 when it realizes I don't have an item, Power Whip, Shadow Sneak, and Explosion would all be 0 score, and it would just be a 1 out of 3 to explode. Instead of the typical, however much. The same will be true on Corviknight when I switch Corviknight in. That Corviknight highest damage is Poltergeist, so it's not safe at all. Right? This is like uber sketchy. The good news is I'd only be dead to double crit, but just something to keep in mind, because this comes up a decent amount, that Poltergeist, when you don't have an item, is still rolled and considered for highest damage scoring. For that reason, perhaps the answer is Aggron. The Aggron Pokemon does not care about Explosion the way that a Corviknight may. In fact, we don't even really care if this guy hits me with the... Yeah. And then we'll get... Yeah, we'll always get an attack. Alright, let's try this. New plan. Let him Poltergeist. That will disincentivize Boom. So, we're just going to go Citrus Berry Aggron. Aggron learns the move Avalanche. Avalanche doubles in power when we take damage. So he can Power Whip me or he can miss me. We don't really care. And Power Whip does more than Boom, so we really don't care if it explodes. Then we'll get an attack from Driftblim. It'll always be attacking me. Now we're in business. Driftblim. Take this opportunity to switch in a turn move guy. Where's my Golduck? There you are. Golduck takes Shadow Ball, Weather Ball, hits a flip turn on Shadow Ball, boom. No reason that can't be Crobat either. Just feels cooler to be Golduck. No, it should be Crobat because Crobat is a poison immunity. So we still have, now we have our, so now Pika Mewtwo is already dead. Do the normal Poltergeist thing. So then you're still Sceptile. Alright, this looks much better, because now this is just a 5-mon line. If Hydro Pump hits, we get you win. Is it better to Mega? I don't think it's better to Mega. We're literally always safe. Okay. I think in this version of the world, we also... No, we don't pre-toxic you. That's silly. We pre-toxic Legion. Driftblim. No, we can't pre-toxic and live. Nope, we just Lumberry. And we live for the potential that this might be. Oh wait, can I teach Legion a rock move? Learns Head Smash, so maybe it learns other stuff. Or I can teach like a Hydro Pump. Probably not, because Mask is, yeah, bulkier on the special side. Okay, the other option is to just pre-damage. I can pre-damage Crobat so that it's never anything on the switch in, and then it's not Mask. Now we're Mystic Water, that's fine. Get Stoys. Go to you. Bait not Hydro. Go to Mence and KO. Alright, that would work. Those 6 would work. And we would safely stall out the last guy. Just perma-stall. And... Alright, so that's if Hydro Pump hits. Alright. If Hydro Pump misses, what do we get? Hydro Pump misses. We get Stoys. go Sceptile. We don't know if we've taken damage. Okay, I guess I can Giga Drain. If it's, well, so here we go. If it's another Wise Glasses situation, it is. If he goes Body Press, then we're getting Gourgeist. And now we have a full HP Penguin that can help with Mask, so we should be fine. It just has to be fine. We go there, we beat you, we probably get Gourgeist. We can kind of... If we get Mask, it's fine. We get Mask, we go... Just go Crobat. Oh, we can't go Crobat because we'd be pre-damaged. So many versions. Well... Then we would go to Empoleon and probably just beat the thing with Empoleon. And then get Gourgeist and resume the line? That sounds good. Okay. Let's run it, and then I'll go to bed. Crobat, get out of here. You already have Avalanche? You do. My GMO Sceptile's coming to every fight. Why am I pretending? HSY, you there? I think you're the one that asked me where the Altarianite is, and I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah. Just wanted to happen to cross my mind. Just gotta lock in. That's life. Gotta lock in. Yeah, also a good idea. No question. No question you should put the studies first. I am burning through these TMs. That is a real shame not having fun, especially PB. Like, you're supposed to enjoy that stuff. You are supposed to enjoy that. All right, we're certain it's Pecha. Pecha Berry is electric, yes. That's why I did truck the other day. I needed to feel my feelings about Lopunny. All right, what is the maximum HP, the minimum HP at which I always live Weather Ball? 2. .08. Okay, if I'm 208, 93 and 117 would be 210. So 208 works on both fronts. Cool. You're good. Cherry is fine. Citrus. And then I have to pre-status this guy. Yeah, this game can be a lot. Oh, no. We said we don't pre-status. That's why we have the pre-damage on Crobat. All of a sudden, I can see Natural Gift no problem. Who would have thought? Said you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Roamer dupes are Thundurus and Landorus. So I have the top 2 guys available, although I'm not really sure I need an Amorous with Prim. Right, what I really want is that Latios that you got. That's the run-defining encounter. I probably wouldn't run from Latias either. Thundurus, I'm instantly going to run from. I probably would take the Psychic guy, whatever it's called. The bulky recovering Pokemon is an archetype I don't have much of. Crest, thank you. So I'd probably take that. Yeah, I've heard it's insane on Victory Road. And I have always wanted to use Psycho Shift. Admittedly, though, I feel confident that if I get to Victory Road, I'll find a way through Victory Road. I'm more worried about Juan's Gym. Okay. Any other fancy moves being taught? I taught Rock Tomb to you. You have Avalanche. I checked. Pecha Berry, Natural Gift. I think we're cool. Penguin leading on this Mantine is actually insane. This is the first time I'm like, the people that say it comes alive later, like, they are onto something. There are not many counters to this Mantine. Dude, I have been hit by 0 Mantine Hydro Pumps. 0. In the game. I think I prefer my line better if it hits me. No, we talked about this. No. We Aqua Jet kill because guy has Roost. Cannot try to throw again. This should be Blastoise. Blastoise can set up. He does. He's dead. Cool setup, bro. This is Mask now. And I don't really have a plan. Okay. Oh, no. This was the go back to Penguin line, right? Yeah. And just leave Ments at home. Yeah, Mickey True does crazy things. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, good, we get Gourgeist. That's nice. 156. I should have paid attention to my HPs. Playing a little fast. Oh no. The things that I was worried about coming in, it was always Gourgeist. I didn't have to worry. We don't have an item, so again, this is decently likely to be Explosion. I mean, decently. It's like 15% Explosion this turn. Okay. Okay, Citrus Berry eaten. This can explode. This can Power Whip 50-50. Don't care. Drifblim. Shadow Ball, he always kills. We are faster. Go here. Tank a Weather Ball. We attack him with his Focus Sash. And we can kind of stay in if we want to. Why not? We don't kill. Poltergeist skips the accuracy check. We have a lot of time. Nice crit. Double team. Not a problem. Look at that. We skipped a stall. Innards out. We have 1,000,000 HP versus this guy. It's always scary. Let's go, Penguin. Stupid Mantines and their hydro pump misses. Still got PTSD from Bridge Rival. Ain't no way I'm doing Swimmer Katie this time of night. Glad I finally found the Aggron thing. I don't think of Aggron much because it's modest. Thank you, thank you. Good day. Good day indeed. Any raiders that hung around, appreciate you. Dave, Colt, HSY, Sill, King, all kinds of people came and hang out today. I always appreciate the chatters. We got anyone good to raid? Yeah, oh, you got the Zam. You can figure out the heist. You got the Zam. You got the insane Crobat that outspeeds. What's its face? Oh, Cheese is live. Hell yeah, you'll know it. Those resources are worth it. I've spent like 5 gems because I didn't have a second item already. I've spent a couple of candies because I didn't have the choice scarf. That stuff matters. Worth it. Peace out, Cole.